Good morning and welcome to Tuesday and welcome to 5 Minutes a Day with God. And we are going through the Ten Commandments one by one. So Exodus 20:15, this is another one sentence commandment. You shall not steal. So again, what was happening is God was establishing ways that this nation can function. Right? There had to be laws, there had to be guidelines for them to function in a healthy way that would be productive. And so as slaves, they were told what to do, when to do it, and so they had all this freedom now. But this freedom had to have some boundaries and had to have some restraint. And so God gave these laws as out of love so that they could be a nation that could interact with each other in a way that was loving and right. And so this one, you shall not steal, this is the beginning of a new nation. So this is an important foundation of human society, being able to establish the right to personal property. This is the base right that everybody has as a human being, to be able to say, this is something I own, I have worked for, I have, that nobody can take away. It belongs to me. And so if you think about it, I don't know if you've ever had anyone steal something from you. And maybe it's resources or time, but I remember when I was in college and I came home one time and I saw that the door, I was living with a roommate, and I saw that the door was opened already. And I remember that great fear within me that didn't know what to do, because I know we had locked it. And I walk in and I see that the television was gone. And then I see that the back door was left open, and then they went out the backyard. And I remember feeling violated, that someone was in my space. Someone I didn't invite to my space just came in and decided to just take something that belonged to us. And it wasn't something that they earned, that they, that belonged to them. It was just something that they came and they took. And it's, if you've ever had someone come into your home and steal something like that, then you know how that feels, to be violated and to feel unsafe and to feel like someone didn't respect your area. And it's a very vulnerable feeling also. And so whatever the situation, maybe someone has stolen something that's not tangible but intangible, maybe a resource that you had or that you've done, right? There's things that we do maybe to rationalize all the time, that we, if we're honest, that we steal things and we are like, oh, that's not a big deal. But that anything that does not belong to us, whether it's time, resource, items, it's not following God's principles. And so to go a little deeper, this also goes to that we can steal from God by not honoring Him with our financial resources. So if you are a Christ follower and you don't have the principle of tithing and offering or giving back to Him, then Scripture is pretty clear that we're stealing from God by that. And I think that really it goes back to, for this law, it goes back to the really trusting God that He is our provider, right? Because when we take something that doesn't belong to us and we aren't trusting that God is going to give us good things, that God has good things for us, or that God is going to take care of even our basic needs. And so, and the same thing when we don't honor God by giving back with some of our resources, with our time, or our talents, or our money, then we're saying, God, it's my job to take care of myself. And so I'm not trusting in you to take care of me. So it goes back to that basic issue of who's in charge here, right? Are you in charge, or is God? Who are you dependent on? Is it you or is it God? right? Who's going to take care of you? Who is sovereign, great, and mighty? It's God. And so this is just a reminder of that and how we can struggle with that, with our finances as well. Have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow. And remember, 5 minutes in the Word can change your life.